Uh, Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan England here with Daler and his wife Maddie Bedwell here with the booth crew at the Tiger Productions. Anyway, as the man Cerna along with George Ortiz making making the play for a loss of at least a few here. So it's second and 11. Anyway, I'm here now to get you guys the second half coverage as passes short to the receiver Carson Olson, the freshman. Now it is third and 11. With 6.5 to go in the third quarter of our junior varsity football contest between Bear Lake and Aberdeen here in Montpelier, Idaho. So at quarterback for the Bears is Trayshawn Thornton as he hands it off to 25, Tony Nemekos. Getting a first down and plenty more. Close to midfield. Down at the 48. Down to Bears 48. At least the Suns was not in my eyes. Juggles. Snap, juggles it. And then muff the snap and then just hands it off to Keegan Sereno, sophomore running back. And then loses about a couple. Tackle on the play by Guadalupe Ortiz. Pass intended for Kayshawn Warner. Falls incomplete. Coverage by Mitchell Elliott with the help by Jose Medell. Third and 12. And the snap went to Sereno and goes nowhere. Play in the backfield by Mitchell Elliott. And the Bears are going to bring the punt unit out with Manuel Chris, number 83, the punter. Back deep for the Tigers, both Driscoll, who's had a nice day so far, was Driscoll and Guadalupe Ortiz. But coverage team, pretty good coverage down the field by the Bears. And the ball is going to be touched by the Bears at the 32. But first and 10 for the Tigers, starting at their own 32. Shaka forward for about 4, and that is it. Rustled by a bunch of bears in the middle there. We're gonna call that 2nd and 6. 4-yard gain. Hand off to Shackelford. Shackelford, he's had a couple big gainer runs on the day. Gets the Tigers a first down after a tackle at the 47 from Amigos. Bo Driscoll and Luke Shackelford remains in. Bo keeps and gets a few more. Or gains about 4 more. So it's another 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers at the Bear Lake 49. Jerry Varsity remains undefeated coming into today's game. Today's last game, Shackelford cuts out the middle. They step out. Yes. At the 1. So a huge gainer by Luke Shackelford across Bears territory. All right, so 1st and goal, or he stepped out to 3. Bo keeps it and will lose yardage. Lost about 1.5 or a couple. Throughout this contest, Elgin Villa was at snaps being quarterback, but now Guadalupe Ortiz slips and falls down right around the 4. They mark it at the 3. Shackelford remains in the backfield on the right hip to Driscoll. Shackelford breaks a couple of tackles and gets in the end zone for the 5th Tiger touchdown of the JV game with 33 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Aberdeen 34, Bear Lake 6. As it stands right now. Ball the pass. Wide open is 10 and Nelson. And he's in. 10 and Nelson for the 2-pointer. Aberdeen 36, Bear Lake 6. With 33 seconds left in the third period. We'll take a short break here. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right. Uh-oh. It's not good. Clearly, there was a hole. Anyway, the kickoff return. And a nice return by 20 for the Bears. Tyson Smith on the return for the Bears. Out across the Bears down to 37. Pass is caught by Caden Anderson. With a tackle finally being made by Elliott at the Tigers 38. As the third period will come to an end, Aberdeen 36, Bear Lake 6, with 12 minutes to play in the junior varsity contest. And we will take a short break here before we start the fourth quarter. Oopsies. Well, we're here now to start the fourth quarter. Do we have flags on the field? Yes, we do. And the Bears are walking backwards. It's offsides against Bear Lake. Well, pitching it to 26. Soarno. And the stop on the play by Daniel Potts. He had a nice tackle for loss back in the first half. Seems that looks like the Tiger players just had a great day so far as it goes off the hands of Salerno there. It's can't see. It's 4 down. And 15. And the Bears are going to bring out the punt unit with Manu Chris. And gets it off before Elkin Villa was able to get there. But returned by Guadalupe Ortiz. Tackle back there by Numikos. So Tigers have it back. Up by 30, 36-6. With 10-14 to play. Bill Driscoll remains in at quarterback, and Guadalupe Ortiz on a handoff exchange falls on it. So it's a 3-yard loss. Or beg your pardon, a 2-yard loss. Is second down and 12. Bo Driscoll keeps. And gets back or just shy of the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11 for the Tigers here. At their own. Hands it out to Lupe Ortiz. This time, is he outside? Stays in bounds. And gets out of bounds across the 40. And it's a first down. There's the first down, Tigers. Across their 40. Bo Driscoll keeps. And gets into a point of attack and gets to midfield. Or they're going to give him a first down at midfield. Just a quick reminder of you guys out there who is watching this game at home. varsity game is coming up at 7, and it will be a great game. And we expect a great game. Tanner Nelson goes for 8 and across the Bear Lake secondary. Finally, tackled by 36. Peyton Bruce. Corner 5'10", 140-pound guy. Cannon Foster has it on the handoff from Driscoll. Across the Bears' territory. Down at the...
There's a gold Honda car, to be license plate 1378.
24.
Your car alarm is going off. That's a gold Honda, to be license plate 1378U.
All right. Get Liberty Ortiz on the left hip of Driscoll. Driscoll hands it off. And Ortiz pointing attack against teeth of the Bears defense. Across the 20 down to 17. And it's a game of 7. Calls second down and a long 3. Hand out to Brock Clausen. Clausen trying to reach the end zone. And we got a turnover, which the Bears fall on it. And Tony Namikos recovers a loose ball. So Bear Lake has it. At the 3-yard line. With the start of their drive on their own 3. Excuse me, to 7. Pass is caught by number 6. And Russ blows their whistles at the 15 with a stop by Mitchell Elliott. Or no, it's Brock Clausen again. Pass was caught by Ammon Topham, the sophomore. (36-6). Aberdeen leads by 30. Under 4:15 to play. In junior varsity contest. And pass is incomplete. Intended for Caden Wright. Coverage by Mitchell Elliott on the play. Third down and short coming up for the Bears. Thornton, the pass And the pass is nearly picked off by Mitchell Elliott, but incomplete. It is fourth down and short for the Bears. So they bring the punt unit. The Bears bring out the punt unit with Chris. And the kick looked like it was blocked. And Bear Lake recovers at the 15. And it's Aberdeen football. It was blocked by Tannen Nelson. Driscoll hands it out to Galupi Ortiz. Ortiz stays on his feet and in the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. So, Tigers have been going for two so far today in this junior varsity game, which is the last of the season. Aberdeen is going to be 8-0 for the first time since 2 years ago, where they finished undefeated on the season. The 2-point is good. Handoff went to Cannon Nelson, and they mark him in the end zone. Tigers 44, Bear Lake 6. Be back in 30 seconds. Bears is 6. Ammon Topham. Just him. Back deep. And he recovers after scrum for it. And then good coverage down the field by Brock Clausen, making the tackle on the play. So 1st and 10 Bears. And the clock is just going to keep rolling at this point. So minute, 65 seconds left. Excuse me. So Trayson Thornton, who's been playing at the quarterback position for the Bears so far. He's listed as catch is made, and a quick tackle by Guadalupe Ortiz. Catch made by Dosey 23 on the Bears roster, but we believe it is Corbin Hammonds as Keegan Serno gets into Tigers territory and down inside the Tigers 20, and the buzzer sounds at 000. So Tigers varsity team stays undefeated to end their season at 8-0. And we will see you guys in about plus half hour, where the Bears will host a senior night here in Montpelier against the Aberdeen Tigers. See you guys shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're
One more time tonight. We had a great tailgate tonight, fed over 300 people. And our sponsors were Sampson's Island Grill, Bear Lake Drug, Bear Lake Ice, Linhart Beverages, Conestoga Wagon Company, USAVE Convenience Store, and Point S Tires. Thank you all very much to the sponsors. And let's give them one more round of applause for an amazing tailgate here on senior night. All right, at this time we'd invite everyone to stand, take off your hats, put your hands on your hearts as the cheerleaders present the colors, and the national anthem will be played by the Bear Lake High School Pep Band led by Dr. Mitchell. All right, at this time, we'd like to welcome the visitors from Aberdeen, the Tigers. Tigers are coached by Derek Jolly, Jared Reed, Joe Ingersoll, and Vince King. Welcome to the Aberdeen Tigers.
And now let's give it up for your Bear Lake Bears! The Bears are coached by Ryan Messerly, Trevor Neal, Cameron Crane, Dawson Bingham, Rob Pelto, Dylan Johnson, Chris Clausing, Nathan Withrich, and Nate Anderson. Your Bears! The Tigers won the toss and deferred to the second half, so the Bears will be receiving at the east side of the field.
Right. So back beef. Welcome to the varsity game contest between Bear Lake Bears and Aberdeen Tigers here in Montpelier, Idaho, where we'll have a great game between these two. Number 4 Tigers against number 2 Bears. So back day for the Bears is number 9, Tyler Brashford. And the kickity for the Tigers is Nick Medell. And we're ready to go. And touchback as that was
Meadows
caught.
kick goes into the end zone.
Rashford.
Caught by Beresford for a touchback. The Bears will start 1st and 10
So-
from their own 20-yard line.
Bear Lake will have it at the 20-yard line. Aberdeen deferred for the second half, so Bear Lake has the football first. So we'll have a first look at Tyson Neal, this senior quarterback, and the Bear Lake Bears. 3-0 in conference and 6-1 on the season. A late pitch, played well.
Pitch goes around the right side to number 9, Tyler
Against
Beresford.
few there with
Fights for a couple of yards. 2nd down and 8 for the Bears.
man down for the Tigers.
Anthony Mosqueda, number 10, the tackler.
Anthony Mascuda on the tackle. So 2-yard gain on the pitch to Jordan Garbett for a couple. And Anthony slow to get up, but he'll be attended to on the Tigers sideline for the time being. Mitchell Elliott will check in for him. Covering number 1, Rhett Lloyd. Neal hands it out to Garbett again.
Handoff goes to number 4, Jordan Garbett.
That one goes for about 4, or they're going to say 3. So we're looking at a 3rd down and 5 for the Bears. They're going to call it 3rd and 4. Anyway, 3rd and a short 5. Neal that pass, and the pass is caught by Rhett Lloyd.
Across the 40 to the 42-yard line. That's good for another Bear Lake. 1st down.
So anyway, finally tackled Wesley Nelson at the end of it. 1st and 10, Bear Lake at the Bears 42. They'll go with a tight end screen.
Neal's pass complete to 34, Bryson Crane.
Bryson Crane on the catch.
4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Bears.
That one went for 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Bears. Across 45 at the 46. Garvey on the left hip of Neal. Now he motions out. He's going to elect the run. Mason
Neal, quarterback keeper,
gets a couple
out across midfield to
moves into Tigers territory
at the 45-yard line.
at the
Micah Nelson, the tackler. 1st and 10 for the Bears.
44. Tigers 44. Tackle on the play by Micah Nelson. Neal is going to pass it to number 2. Lost the football.
Complete to Shaw.
And
Fumble on the play, recovered by Aberdeen. 1st and 10 at midfield.
Aberdeen's got it. Brody Beck on the recovery. Trish King forced it. So Tigers have it for the first time today at their own 45. Excuse me. Bayfield. I beg your pardon. So the Tigers defense gets a takeaway after first down. After 2 first downs here for the Bears on the first possession. Brody back by himself in the backfield. He's going to let the keep.
Quarterback keeper, Shaw on the tackle. About a
Gauge
2-yard gain,
2
second
on
down
the
and 8.
play. Brady Shaw on the tackle. So 2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
Come on, Bears, let's get him!
Juan Hernandez goes nowhere
Tackle for
on
loss from the Bears.
2nd and 8. Leading man there by 74.
Hernandez, the ball carrier.
Ethan Thornton.
Oxenbein and a number of other Bears in on the tackle. 3rd down and 9 now coming up for the Tigers.
And you got the tackle on the play. So loss of 1, it'll be 3rd down and 9 at the Bears 49. Brody with Brody up the. Here's Brody
keeper.
Beck up the middle as a
Down
quarterback
to the
keeper.
43-yard line. 4th down and 3 for Aberdeen.
Come on, Bears, get him!
It'll be 4th and short for the Tigers. 4th down and 3 at the Bears 43.
On, D!
Ball marked at the Bears 43. They needed to get to the Bears 40 to get the line of gain. And a fresh set of downs. Juan Hernandez. They're going to give it a first down. And tackle on the play by 34, Bryson Crane Jr.
Ball goes out across the 40-yard
Needed
line
3,
to the
but got
39
4.
Yard line. 1st and
So
10 for
ball
Aberdeen.
is marked at the Bears 39.
Hernandez, the
Get
carrier.
him, defense!
Fresh set of downs for the Tigers. Under 6.5 left in the first period. So, just in case you see our guys wondering about
Oh, move back.
19 Hyatt back as we got a flag thrown.
Delay of game against the Tigers. 5-yard penalty. Replay 1st down.
Delay game against the Tigers. Should be 1st and 15
On, defense!
at the Bears 44. So Hyatt back is hurt.
Get him!
Is hurt. So
Right there, yeah!
Contact behind the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd down and 15. Neal and Oxenbein, the tacklers for the Bears.
On, Bears!
Oceanbine on the tackle. No gain on the play.
On, Bears! Defense! Right middle, get him.
Hernandez, the ball carrier, 5-yard gain, back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Tigers. Tyler Beresford on the stop for the Bears.
So, Juan Hernandez, 5 yards on the play. Where the original line of scrimmage was.
On, Bears!
A couple tacklers on play for the Bears. Leading man there was Bryson Crane.
Get him!
Sack in the backfield,
Brody.
Jason Neal.
Brody Beck is sacked in the backfield on 3rd and 10.
Quarterback on that play.
Taysom
That goes
Neal
down. Big loss
on
the play. 4th down and 15.
Blitz gets hauled on the quarterback. And looks like the Tigers are going to bring the punt unit out on 4th and 15.
On, Bears! They're gonna punt. They're gonna punt.
Adele back to punt for the Tigers. Beresford, the return man, deep for the Bears.
Tyler Brosford back deep for the Tigers.
Block it!
And good coverage down the field by the
Beautiful
Tigers
kick down
special
by
teams.
Marshall Elliott at the 1-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears.
Ball
Their own
grabbed
1-yard
at the 1-yard line by Marshall Elliott. This game still scoreless with 3:33 left in the opening period of the varsity game between Bear Lake and Aberdeen here in Montpelier. Taysom Neal and the Bears has it from their 1-yard line, just outside their end zone, at their own 1.
Go. Watch that.
Garbett,
the ball
the
carrier. 1-yard gain.
handoff from Neal.
2nd down and 9.
A yard gain with the
Rick Martinez.
leading man
on
on a tackle by Rick Martinez. 2nd and 9 for the Bears with 3 left in the first period. Neal to pass.
Neal's pass
And
complete to number
pass is
34,
caught
Bryson
by
Crane.
Bryson
That's
Crane
good for another Bear Lake.
at
First
the
down.
Bears 12-yard line. Tackle on the play by Juan Hernandez. Neal to pass again. Pass incomplete, intended
Pass
for
intended for Shaw, incomplete.
Brady Shaw.
2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10 for the Bears at their own 12.
Anthony Mosqueda on the coverage.
Anthony Muscuda in coverage of Brady Shaw. They're going to hand it off to Brady Shaw. And it is
Brady Shaw.
3rd down and long for the Bears. Where it'll
Emmanuel
be
Carrillo coming up from the bottom of the pile, making the tackle for the Aberdeen Tigers.
Manuel Creel on the tackle. No gain on the place. 3rd down and 9 for the Bears. Neal to pass. Intended for Brady
Pass intended
Shaw.
for Shaw, incomplete.
False incomplete with the coverage by Trace
Trace
King.
on the coverage. 4th down and 9 for the Bears.
4th down and long coming up for the Bears. Here on 4th and 9. And they're going to punt it for the Bears. And
Toby Flake to punt.
Toby
Marshall
Flake,
Elliott,
the
Juan Hernandez back deep to receive.
punter for the Bears, is in the air. Juan Hernandez try to get back on the ball. Let's see who has it. And
Punt is recovered by the Tigers right at
Juan
the
Hernandez
45-yard line for Bear Lake.
is lucky to get back on that football after a
Micah Nelson is the one that came up with
muff
that
fair
football.
catch, muff punt fair catch. So Tigers remains with the football. Juan Hernandez lucky to get back on top of it after he muffed the fair catch punt. Juan Hernandez up the middle for 9.
The ball carrier.
Tackled the end by Brady
9-yard
Saul.
pickup.
And Hyatt Beck is hurt for
Tackle,
and
2nd down and 1.
out for tonight's game for the Tigers. So we got Wesley Nelson, Juan Hernandez at running back to fill Hyatt Beck's spot for the Tigers. No Hyatt Beck tonight for the Tigers. But Brody, quarterback keeper, broke a couple tackles to get
Left on the
3.
keeper. Oxenbine wrapped him up. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. At the 35-yard
Osenbine
line.
on the tackle. Fresh set of downs for the Tigers. And they marked the ball at the Bears 35.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score is 0-0.
And that will head us to the end of the first quarter here in Montpelier in a big game. 0-0. Be back after a short break. And we're back after that short break. That was pretty
All right, the
entertaining.
concession stand is open. They have goodies, treats, and hot chocolate. So make your way over to the concession stand and support our student council.
Entertaining first quarter. Counter to Marshall Elliott. Another first down for the
Elliott's the ball
Tigers.
carrier. Garbett on the tackle. 1st and 10
In the Bear Lake territory.
for Aberdeen at the 20-yard line.
Or inside goes inside the red zone, or close to it. First and 10 Tigers at the, where they mark the ball at the 20. Juan Hernandez on the left hip. Hernandez gets 9 more. Gets 9 more.
On the tackle for the Bears.
Tackle on the play. I believe that was
2nd down and 2 for the Tigers.
Brady Shaw for the Bears. What a great first half of football so far. In 13 minutes of the first half.
On defense!
Puts Marshall Elliott in motion. Hands it off to Juan Hernandez. One. Does he get in?
Hernandez, the ball
Yes.
carrier, touchdown Tigers.
Touchdown Aberdeen. And Aberdeen strikes first here in Montpelier in 13 minutes plus of football. Well, after first 12 minutes of football, pretty entertaining. First minute, 11 seconds. In the second period, Aberdeen strikes first. Well, go for 2 here, up 6-0.
Game!
Brody gets in for 2.
Back on the keeper, 2-point
And that gets
conversion
the
good.
score,
0
Aberdeen
Tigers.
8, Bear Lake 0. Man, what a beautiful drive that was by the Tigers after a good first quarter of football. Be back in 30 seconds.
Meadow lines up to kick for the Tigers with Bears for
So Nick
Bears.
Bedell is going to kick it off for the Tigers for the second time today. Back deep is Brosford, and he's going to let it go. Second touchback
Touchback, 1st and 10 for the Bears
for
at their 20-yard
Nick
line.
Bedell in this game. We'll see Taysom Hill and the Bear Lake Bears offense. Back on the field with 10:49 to play in the half in Montpelier between Bear Lake and Aberdeen. 1st and 10 at the Bears 20 for Bear Lake. So, Neal. A little delay handoff to, looks like Brashford,
Beresford around the right side.
and
Couple
gets
good
about
9-yard
9
kickoff
on the play
tackled by
before finally tackled by
Nick Medell.
Nick Bedell. 2nd down and 1 for the Bears after that 9-yard run. Looked like scuffed inside by the Tigers D lineman in front 7. Brashford on the other side.
Go, 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 go! Get a block! Yeah, go, go!
Brashford into Tiger territory.
Beresford all the way into Tiger territory.
Down at
Couple good blocks
the
out front.
Tigers 30,
On the tackle for
36-yard
Aberdeen.
line.
Was great,
They'll mark the
that's
ball
good
at
from Brother
the
Bear Lake.
35.
First down.
At the 35. We'll mark it at the 35. Before finally shut out of bounds by Anthony Mascuda. So a couple of big runs here by Brashford on the handoffs from Neal. Neal elects to keep. And Juan Hernandez in the backfield gets the tackle on the play after a gain of 1 by Taysom Neal. 2nd and 9. Daniel Sandoval is going to check in the game. Manuel Carrillo get ahead of the sideline for the Tigers. So Bear Lake offense was held in pretty much in check until this drive. Hand out to Brashford. Tackled in the backfield.
The ball carrier, wrapped up,
Couple of guys there.
Sandoval.
Leading man,
1
Rick
yard
Martin,
gain, 3rd down
or
and 7 coming
Daniel
up for the-
Sandoval, who just checked in the game on the tackle after a gain of 2 yards. 3rd and 7 for the Bears. For the moment, it remains 8-0 Tigers lead here in Montpelier with 8 minutes left. Neal to pass. Brady Shaw with the
Pass
catch.
complete to number 1, Rhett Lloyd.
Oh, excuse me, Rhett Lloyd on the catch.
First and goal
Inside.
for the Bears at the 5-yard line.
First to go for the Bears inside their Tigers 5. So good drives to start the second quarter here for both teams. Couple of big runs by Brashford, and then a big pass play by Neal to Lloyd. Handed off to Brashford. Goes
Beresford, the handoff goes around left side.
nowhere there
1 yard
on the
gain
play.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line.
Leading tackler on the lead man on the tackle on the play was Rick Martinez. With 7 minutes left in the first half of varsity football. Neal to pass and nearly caught by Bryson Crane,
Pass intended for
but
Bryson
could
Crane
not
in the end
hang
zone.
on.
Falls incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 4.
Couldn't hang on. 3rd and goal at the 4. They marked the ball at the 4, by the way. So 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. After that long pass play to Brady Shaw from Taysom Neal. So 3rd and goal for the Bears. Here in Montpelier. Down 8-0. Pass again. This time,
Pass complete to
Bryson-
Crane. Touchdown Bears.
Bryson Crane this time catches it for the Bears touchdown. 8-6 Aberdeen with 6.5 left. 6.5 remaining in the first half of play in the varsity football. And the Bears will go for 2 as well to tie the game at 8. If it's good. So Tyson Neal with a touchdown pass to Bryson Crane.
2-point conversion, good.
2-point conversion,
Neal
good.
to Lloyd.
Tyson Neal to Brett Lloyd. And this game is tied at 8. With 6:35 left in the first half. We'll take a short break here and be back in 30 seconds. And Marshall Elliott. Juan Hernandez on the return to the outside. What a return!
Hernandez. Nice
What a
off the 50,
return
brought down by
by
Jordan
Juan
Gordon.
Hernandez.
First and 10 for the Tigers at midfield.
So 1st and 10 with great field position for Brody back in the Tigers offense. And they spot the ball at midfield on the left hash. What a return by Hernandez. Marshall Elliott on the handoff from Brody.
Goes with the ball carrier.
Goes for a yard loss.
Tackle for loss, Ethan Thornton and Oxenbine. Second
Or
down
2-yard
and 12
loss.
for the Tigers.
So 2nd and 12 for the Tigers. With 6 remaining in the half. Luke Shackelford in the game, by the way, for the Tigers. Juan Hernandez will remain on the sideline at the moment. Shackelford. He's a strong kid.
Number 8, the ball carrier.
Gets about
Luke Shackelford.
7
5
on the
for
play.
the Tigers from
It'll be
their
3rd
45-yard line.
and short 5 for the Tigers after that big run by Luke Shackelford. Earlier play with the JV team on Shackelford.
Shackelford, the ball carrier.
Looked
again.
like no, it's good.
Lloyd comes
Nope.
up out of the bottom of the pile. 4th down and 1 for the Tigers.
No. Range short. Tackle by Jordan Garbett, the linebacker for the Bears.
Stop him!
4th and 1 for the Tigers. Bear Lake 8, Aberdeen 8. Under 4.5 in the first half.
The ball
Brody.
carrier.
Brody
Bear
back.
Lake football. 1st and 10.
He slips, so and falls short of the first down. Bear Lake football. Game remains tied at 8 for the moment. 4:13 left in the first half. Neal is
Jason
going to
Neal, quarterback keeper.
keep it.
3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 7.
3 yards on the play before finally tackled by, I believe, Cale Addison. Okay. Cale Addison on the play. The linebacker for the Tigers. Neal is going deep. And
flag out on the field.
intended for Bryson Crane. Anthony Mosquito looked like we had some contact. Yep.
Let's go, Bears!
Pass interference against the Tigers.
Pass interference against the Tigers. So 15-yard penalty, and he'll mark the ball at the Tiger 42. No, 41. I beg your pardon.
1st and 10 for the Bears at the Aberdeen 41-yard line.
Neal hands it up to Brashford.
Tyler Beresford. Nice block out in the open field by Joe Garbett. That's good for another Bear Lake.
Gets up. Bear
First
Lake.
down.
First down at 28. Neal hands it off to Garbett.
Jordan Garbett
Another
tripped up by Brody Beck.
first down before finally tackled by Brody Beck.
That's good for another Bear Lake. First down.
It's another Bears first down. Neal is going to pass here. Brashford again.
Pass complete to Tyler Beresford.
And
Just short of the goal line. 1st and goal for the Bears from their Tiger 2-yard line.
just barely short of the end zone. So 1st and goal for the Bears at the Tigers 1-yard line. Before finally shut down by Marshall Elliott. .90 seconds to go in the half. First time we've seen Tyson Neal on the center. Garbett.
Garbett the ball carrier. Touchdown Bears.
Nice job, Bears!
Gets in for the Bears touchdown. And the Bears will go for 2 again to make it 8-point game. Bear Lake 14, Aberdeen 8 for the moment. Here comes the second 2-point try for the Bears. Neal under center. He's got a fake. Bryson
Two-point conversion to
Crane
Bryson Crane.
makes
is
a
good.
catch for the 2-point conversion.
Bear Lake 16, Aberdeen 8.
Bear Lake 16, Tigers 8. So the Bears take an 8-point lead after turnover on downs for the Tigers. So HT's turned it over once in this game. .132 left in the half. Hernandez and Marshall Elliott back deep for the Tigers. Flake. Ooh, kick it.
Toby Flake with the touchback.
Touchback. And the Tigers will get it at the 20.
On defense! Get a football!
77 seconds left in the half.
On D, go get him!
Brody is going to keep it. And I think that was a good decision
Back,
by the quarterback.
keeper, chased down by Walker Pelto.
Walker
First and 10
Petto
for the Tigers.
with a
At
tackle.
their 38-yard line.
First and 10, Tigers at the 38.
Up the middle!
Hernandez to the left side again.
Hernandez, the ball carrier.
Timeout Tigers. After that 6-yard run,
6-yard gain. Timeout on the field taken by Aberdeen.
second down and 4 Tigers. Be
Second
back
down and
in
4 after the
30
timeout.
seconds to the short break.
On defense! Hit somebody! Right there. Coming wide. Get him.
Back on the quarterback
Brody
keeper.
back on
Eventually brought
the
down by
keeper,
Taysom Neal.
and we
Flag
got
down on the play for holding against the Tigers.
holding against
Back!
offense. So we remain second down.
Come back!
With 42 seconds left in the half.
On defense!
10-yard penalty. It will be second and 14 for the
Defense!
Tigers.
No, up the middle. Right there.
Brody
Back on the quarterback keeper.
for a 4-yard gain.
Ethan Thornton
for,
on the tackle.
excuse me. 3-yard.
Third down and 13 for the Tigers at the 35-yard
3-yard
line.
gain on 3rd and 13.
That's going to do it for your first half. Your Bear Lake Bears 16.
That's good.
Aberdeen Tigers 8.
Take us to halftime. Bears 16, Tigers 8 at the half. We'll see you guys as soon as we get started for the second half. We'll take a long break here. All right, so we're back here to start quarter number 3 of our varsity contest. Back deep for the Tigers is Hernandez and Marcel Elliott. Juan Hernandez, Flake, and it's another touchback for
Toby
the
Flake.
Bears kicker, Roby Flake. First and 10, Aberdeen at the 20.
Let's go, defense!
Bear Lake 16, Aberdeen 8 to begin the first drive of the second half for the Tigers offense, where we'll see Juan Hernandez on the right hip of Brody Beck. Hernandez gets the carry and tough running
Stop him!
and no whistle.
That flag for it, too.
And I think we got a
Flag
late
down on the play after a nearly 10-yard gain by Hernandez.
flag on the play. And
On, defense! Take some legs out!
5-yard penalty against Aberdeen for assisting the runner as he was pulled forward. So first and 5 then for the Tigers.
so penalty goes against the Tigers. Mains burst down. As Juan Hernandez, another
Hernandez,
tough
the ball
run
carrier again.
with a great blocking up front
Brady
by
saw the initial
the
contact
Tigers
brought down
offensive
by
line.
Yet
On,
Lloyd.
defense!
First and 10
Gets,
for the Tigers.
Fresh set of
At the
downs
32-yard
for the Tigers before finally tackled by 30.
On,
Three.
defense! Make the tackle!
All right, so we're. Never mind. Anyway. Wesley Nelson in motion. Hernandez gets the carry again.
Hernandez again, the
Goes
ball
for
carrier.
about
Forward progress is good for a couple of yards.
2.
Second down and 8 for the
Be
Tigers.
second and 8. Tackle on the play by Tyson Neal.
On, Bears! Make the tackle! Game!
Hernandez
Hernandez, the ball carrier again, runs
Goes.
right into the middle of a bunch of Bears. Couple yard gain, third down and 5 coming up for the Tigers.
2-yard gain. Third down and 5 coming up for Aberdeen. With 9.5.
On, Bears!
Concession stand
And-
remains open, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of piping hot chocolate and some other goodies. They are going to close down at the end of the third quarter, so make your way over there, get some treats, and support the student council and all the good work they do.
Go, defense!
All right, so third and 5. Back.
Bears, game!
The pass we see today. And the catch is made by Marcel Elliott. And
Just enough for a Tigers first down out across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
barely gets a fresh set of downs before
On,
the
Bears!
tackle finally by Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal.
Let's go, Pelto!
First and 10 Tigers at the Tigers 42. Oh, Brody decides to keep it on the run.
Back on the
Goes
quarterback
for
keeper, tripped out by
about
Brody Shaw,
7
finished
yards
by
on the
Jordan
play
Norwood.
before
Second down
finally tackled by
and 4.
52. Peyton Oceanbane. But it will be, no, they're going to give him a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. For the Tigers. Beck hands it out to Elliott. Ankle
Elliott, the
tackle
ball carrier,
by
Walker Pelto on the stop. No down on the
Walker
play.
Pelton.
3rd down and 4.
It'll be 3rd down and 4 for after a 2-yard gain.
Do it again, Walker! Go, Bears! Get in there!
So we're going to see another pass. And whistles before the snap. Offsides against the
Offsides
Bears.
on the Bears.
And
Penalty,
against
first
the
down for the
Tigers. New fresh set of downs across the Bears territory at the 47. The defensive end for the Bears moved. Hernandez.
Hernandez, the ball carrier, wrapped up by Walker Pelto.
3-yard gain. Tackle on the play by Walker Pelto.
2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8.
They're going to give him 2, 2nd down and 8. And Juan Hernandez looks like he is hobbling off the field. Looks like he got cramps around his foot, his left foot. So Luke Shackelford is going to get in the game for the Tigers. Marshall Elliott gets a
Elliott, the ball
handoff.
carrier, hit the backfield by number 34, Bryson Crane.
Gets a half
No gain on
yard.
the play. That brings up 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers.
Or no gain on the play. Tackled by Walker Pelto. 3rd and 8.
Go, defense! Hit him! Coming this way.
And a tackle is made at the line of scrimmage.
Tayson Neal
by
on that play along with Dawson Smith. 4th down and a
Tayson
long 8
Neal
for the Tigers.
for the Bears. 4th and 8 now. And they're going to bring the punt team out.
Liddell back to punt with Beresford deep to receive.
Nick Bedell to kick it to Tyler Brashford back deep for the Bears. And gets it off. And Marshall Elliott
Liddell's
recovers
punt
it
rolls down to the 10-yard line.
at the Bears' 10-yard line.
First and 10 for the Bears at their own 10-yard line.
.420 left in the third period. Neal with penalty flag on the field. False start against the Bears.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. First and 15 for Bear Lake.
First and 15 at the 5-yard line for the Bears. Just a little simple, silly penalty by the offensive line of the Bears before the snap. Neal is going to pass and nearly picked off by Adamson.
Broken up by Cale Adamson.
Broken up. Second down and 15. Pass intended for, I think that was Bryson Crane again. But Neal to pass again and deflected by Adamson
Pass
again.
intended for
Third and
Crane.
15.
Knocked down again by Cale Adamson. Third down and 15.
Broken up with the one hit hand Addison had in favor. Helping out with Skuda, who was in coverage of Bryson Crane. So it remains third and 15. Pretty good football game so far. Pass, shovels, set to
Pass complete to Crane. Pitch back to
Tyler
Beresford. 5-yard gain.
Brashford.
Back to the
Tackle
original
on the
line of
play
scrimmage.
by
First down and
Anthony
10 for Bear
Skuda.
Lake.
Good job to stay on the left side of that play, ending up making the tackle. So the Bears are going to put it away again. Marshall Elliott back deep for the Tigers. So Toby Flake to kick it to Marshall Elliott. Almost blocked. Marshall Elliott had the ball touch his
Elliott down
uniform,
the
and
mascot
he
complete out to the 47-yard
immediately
line.
recovers
First and 10
on
for
that
Elliott.
ball.
Come on, defense!
That was a couple times that we had close plays on a muff punt, and both of them was recovered, thankfully, by the Tigers special teams.
Come on, defense!
One turnover so far for each team. With 3:22 left in the third, Tigers with the football. Luke Shackelford remains in the game. Brody to the right side.
Garbutt on the tackle after a 4-yard gain. Second down.
About
5-yard gain. Second down and 5.
5-yard gain, second and 5. Before finally tackled by Bryson Crane. Under 3 to go in the third period. Under 3 to go in the third period. Bear Lake with a win tonight will win a district championship. If Aberdeen wins, it will be a 3-way tie to decide who has the district championship. Brody tripped
Back,
up
quarterback keeper
by
got peltoed after about 1 yard. Third down and 4.
4-yard gain. 3rd and 4 with 2:20 left in the third period. Third down and 4 coming up for the Tigers. They need to get to the 37 for a first down. Shackleford. Oh, ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Who comes up with it? Bear Lake comes up with it. Oh no, they're going to run him down. The ruling on the field on the officials that the runner was down by contact. So it remains 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 35. So the Tigers still have it after that long scrum for that football. But the officials say he was down. Juan Hernandez tackle for no gain on the play with the play made by Bryson Crane.
Little loss on the play. 2nd down and 11.
Beg your pardon, it's a yard loss. Be 2nd and 11. "50 seconds left in the third period. Bear Lake 16, Aberdeen 8. Brody keeps it.
Run down from behind by Bryson Crane.
Gets inside the
3rd down and 6 now for the Tigers.
Gets a 4-yard gain, or a 5-yard gain on 2nd and 11. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Bear Lake 16, Aberdeen 8
Bear Lake Bears 16,
on 3rd and 6.
8.
We'll be back after a short break. Be back in a few minutes.
Energy.
Okay, alrighty. With 12 minutes left to 12 minutes left to play in the varsity contest for the last game of the Lego season.
Hey!
Hernandez
Hernandez, the ball carrier, 3-yard gain.
to the left side.
Brings up fourth
Tackle
down
by
and 3.
Brashford. Fourth down and 3 coming up for the Tigers. Down 16 to 8. They go for it on 4th and 3. Last time they went for it, Brody Beck went on the quarterback
Let's go, defense! Get him!
run and slipped. And that's the only turnover they had on downs. Brody's going to keep it this time.
Back on the quarterback keeper.
And it's and he gets 5 here. First
Just
and
enough
10
yardage
for the
first down.
Tigers.
First and 10 for the Tigers at the 25-yard line.
11 minutes
Come on,
left.
defense!
They marked the ball at the Bears 25. Not much we had from defensively in this game so far, with only 3 touchdowns to show for.
Come on, get him!
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Marshall Elliott on the handoff from Brody. Back.
On a 7-yard pickup.
Looks
Second
like
down,
a
3.
6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for the Tigers. With 10-10 left to play here in Montpelier between the Tigers and the Bears.
Hey!
Hernandez
Hernandez, the ball carrier. Tackled by Tyler Beresford.
down
First
at
down and 10 for the
the
Tigers from
10-yard
the
line,
11-yard line.
where he will be. First and 10 at the 11.
Come on, defense!
9:35 left to play. Tigers down 8. Bear Lake 16. Tigers
Defense!
8.
Right there, get him!
Marcel Elliott to the right side. Stiff arm.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Down at the 8.
Shaw, Crane, and Smith in on the tackle.
Crane and Shaw combined on the tackle. Gain of 3.
Defense!
2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line. Excuse me.
Go, defense! Hey!
Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper. Short gain on the play.
No flag! Come on!
And it's
Come on, defense!
a 1-yard gain.
3rd down and 6 coming up for Aberdeen.
3rd down and 6
Come on, D!
at the Bear 7.
Hey! Come on, defense! Hey! Right here!
Hernandez to the left side with a flag on the
Hernandez, the ball
field.
carrier.
And Bear Lake thinks they have
Fumble on the play. The signal is touchback. There is a flag down.
holding against the offense. Penalty decline.
Penalty is declined. Big football. First and 10 at the 20. That's it for your defense.
Bears get another takeaway on the fumble by the Tigers near the end zone, or at the end zone for a touchback. Bears have it back at the 20.
Let's go, Bears!
So Bears have it back up 16-8 with 7:04 to go in the contest here in Montpelier. Neal is going to hand it off to Brashford.
Beresford, the ball carrier. 2-yard pickup on that first down carry. Second down and 8 for Bear Lake.
A yard gain on the tackle was Wesley Nelson. Second down and long 9 or long 8 for the Bears. Another handout to Garbage. Met by Brody Beck in the backfield for
third down and 9.
Yard loss. You make it 3rd down and 9. With 6 minutes to go, and as we all know, nobody's gonna come away with a victory without a fight. Whistles before the play. Timeout.
Timeout on the field taken by Aberdeen.
Timeout, Aberdeen. So 3rd and 9 for the Bears. Taysom Neal, he's going to go down for the tie, and the Tigers defense gets the first sack on the night. Who else? Brody Beck. And it's a huge loss for Taysom Neal. And the Bears will bring out the punting unit with Marshall Elliott back deep for the Tigers. Standing at his Bears 45 at the moment. It's a high booming kick. Tigers sail.
Toby's punt goes clear out across midfield.
Tigers get it back, down 16-8
First and 10 for the Tigers from their own 43.
The defense has kept them in this.
Come on, defense!
Tigers defense has kept the offense in this game. Let's see if the Tigers can come up with a good drive and get it in for a score, and then as soon as they score a touchdown, which they need right now, and a two-point conversion as well to tie the game.
Come on, defense!
All right. So Brody with Hernandez going to the right side.
Up the middle! Pass!
Oh no, he's gonna pass it. And the pass is picked off by Tyler Brashford.
Tyler Beresford picking off Brody Beck's ball at the 30-yard line. First and 10 for the Bears.
And the second turnover of the game for the Tigers is an interception. Or third turnover of the game, sorry. The Bears just won. So Bear Lakes. So the defense for the Tigers is kept Aberdeen in this offense in this game, but can they get a stop again? Neal goes
Quarterback
down
keeper, no gain on the play.
for no gain on the play.
Second down
Tackled
and
by
10.
Nick Bedell. 4:20 to go. And nobody has called a timeout just yet. With 4 minutes to go. Aberdeen has 2 timeouts left. Bear Lake, I believe they have 3 remaining. Yeah, they have 3 remaining. Neal is going to hand it off to Brashford.
Brady
And a
Shaw
tackle
reversed
by
the ball carrier.
Adamson, along with Trace
Brought
Key
down
from
by number
behind
11,
him
Cale Adamson.
on the play.
5-yard gain, third down and 5.
That goes for a 5-yard gain, 3rd and 5. Neal passes nearly caught
Neal's
by
pass intended
Brashford.
for Beresford. Incomplete, fourth down
And
and
the
5.
coverage on the play by Adamson is 4th down and 5 for the Bears. Are they going to go for this? Well, Bear Lake's keeping the offense out there. And on that incomplete pass, the clock has stopped at 3:03. And a timeout is called by
Taken by the Bears.
Bear Lake with 3:03 left in the game. Let's see if Bear Lake is going to punt it away or are they going to go for it on 4th and 5? But yeah, the Tigers defense has just kept the offense in this game down 16-8 with 3:03 remaining in the contest. So, depending on the Bears' decision, and it looks like the punting unit is coming out. for the Bears with Toby Flake. The punter for the Bears is coming out. He's out there to punt it
Toby
away.
Flake back to punt for the Bears. Marshall Elliott, the return man for Aberdeen.
Last punt was a booming kick. And Marshall's going to go back deep just in case if it's a booming kick again. And it bounces back Aberdeen's way and then goes forward for like 5 yards. But the Tigers have it back.
Punt down inside the
Down
30 to the
16 to
29-yard line.
8.
1st and 10 for the Tigers.
So you
Let's go, defense!
so you gotta go about 72 yards. Or
All right,
s-
Bears fans, let's hear it for your defense.
Good. So you gotta go 75 yards to get in the end zone and score a 2-point conversion to tie it. Brody
keeper.
still going.
Six-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 4.
That one goes for about 6. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Tigers. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage.
Back again on the quarterback keeper.
And fresh set
First
of
down
downs for the Tigers.
Out to the 41-yard line.
And again, quickly back to the back of line of scrimmage. Hernandez.
Hernandez, the ball carrier. Pelto. Garbutt in on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
2-yard gain. Pelto on the tackle. Brody hands it off.
Hernandez, the ball carrier. Timeout on the field by Aberdeen.
And after the play,
3rd down on the
timeout,
play, 3rd down and 7
Aberdeen.
coming up after the timeout.
Aberdeen will be back in after a short break with 100 seconds remaining. championship here in Montpelier. They hand it off to Garbett. Tackled by
That goes to Jordan Garbutt around the left side.
Nick Bedell. Goes for about 7. No, they're going to give him 6. Yeah, they'll give him 7. Second and, no, it's 2nd and 4. Under a minute left. If Bear Lake gets the first down here, the game is going to belong to the Bears, and they'll get a district championship.
Neal takes a kneel down, brings up 3rd down.
Tyson Neal takes it kneel down. And that's it. Final score, Bear Lake 16, Aberdeen 8.
Champs, your Bear Lake Bears!
Aberdeen is going to drop to 2-2. 5-3 on the season. And Bear Lake is going to go to 4-0 in conference. And 7-1 on the year. And the Bear Lake Bears are your district champions in 2022. So we'll see you guys next time if we hear that Aberdeen will for sure be in a postseason game next week or so. But that's going to be it from us in Montpelier. Score at Bear Lake 16, Aberdeen 8. We'll see you next time here at Target Productions. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, how about for your district champs?